Hey, welcome back, fellow creators. I feel when it comes to TikTok culture, more and more creators are throwing around terms like 100,000 followers and viral video like they're practically the food and water to social media life online. And when those achievements occur, they're certainly impressive, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I do feel that the vast majority of creators really don't know how to take those views and followers to the bank, so to speak, and actually translate that TikTok success that they've had into actual money in their pocket. So it's my intention with this video to really make it, hopefully, fingers crossed, to the most value-packed video on the subject of TikTok monetization. And some of these methods that we're gonna discuss, I guarantee you very few of you have actually heard of, at least some of the ones toward the end of this video. Just to clarify, we're not gonna be talking about any methods internal to TikTok. Things like the creator fund, donations via live streaming, a lot of those are kind of common knowledge on TikTok. And if that is new to you, I would encourage you to check out some of the other videos on my channel that discuss these topics. We're also not gonna be talking about trading accounts, buying or selling, or cross-pollinating your audience to, YouTube, where you can then monetize. Assuming you're looking to keep your audience on TikTok, you're not looking to sell your account anytime soon. These are 7 different methods that myself, that students, clients of mine, and some of you have actually been using very effectively to generate revenue on TikTok. So first of all, before we even go there, the $65 million question that everyone's wondering is, what is the recommended threshold in which I can start monetizing my profile at? Do I need 100,000 followers in order to start bringing in the dough? Well, you don't need a huge following to monetize. It's not really a volume game per se. My recommendation, and this is what we actually teach inside our Advanced TikTok Creator Pro community, link down below, and that's to kickstart your monetization efforts between the 50,000 to 100,000 follower threshold. Up until that point, you really should just be honed in and focused on establishing consistent viewership, figuring out what the best package is for your own unique creative personality, and then analyzing best performing themes as well so you can continue that momentum that you're already seeing. And the last thing before we get started, if you're interested in connecting with myself, discussing TikTok growth, and brain mapping a custom monetization strategy for your profile, there's the option to schedule a call down below if you're interested. So that being said, let's kickstart the video here and let's talk TikTok. All right, the first way you can begin monetization on TikTok is through audio promotion services. I thought I would lead with this one because it's actually fairly simple. It can apply to most profiles, and it's a way to bring in some quick money if you're just getting started with turning a profit on your audience. We're all well familiar with the fact that audio is such a core staple of TikTok culture, right? I mean, one track blows up, that can make or break a musician's career overnight. But the real question is, what you know about rolling down in the deep? I'm just kidding. But there really are many independent creators and marketing agencies that are willing to pay accounts to actually start using certain background audio selections in their videos. And just as a side note, I want to mention really quickly, this is going to be a common theme as we cycle through some of these different monetization strategies today. The more niche your account is, the better. If you're a basketball themed compilation page, or you're a magician, a mathematician, or you focus on cooking videos or fitness, it's going to be much easier to monetize a profile like that versus one that's shotgun blasting different videos out every single day, because there's very little continuity between those ideas, and the response your audience might have to a certain video or sound is all over the place. So if you're interested in promoting audio and of course getting paid to do so, I would recommend that you first of all create a listing on a website like Fiverr.com, or post in some of the more common music promotion Facebook groups, which I'll actually link a few of these below in the description for reference, and let potential musicians or agencies that are constantly browsing those, let them know that you're open for utilizing audio in your videos and you have an active audience. A big tip as well that I'll recommend that actually a lot of our students have made fantastic use of is always leading with your best numbers. The big thresholds that you have, 90,000 followers or 50,000 views on average, are great attention grabbers and can make you stand out from people that are simply just requesting agencies or talent to work with them. For the record, a lot of these descriptions and listings on Fiverr in particular are actually fairly poorly crafted. So there's a lot of potential for a couple dozen, if not 100 or so TikTok creators to really come in with a unique offer, structure something like a 5-video package, for example, and rank high fairly quickly. Make sure too that you're descriptive in who your audience is. Are they energetic? Are they hard rock fans? Do they like anime content? And link your best performing videos as well, so that anyone who potentially might want to leverage your profile for distributing their audio or their sounds can actually get an accurate representation of what potential reach your profile has. And by the way, just as a quick reminder, we're going to be mentioning some exclusive TikTok monetization websites toward the end of this video, so keep on watching. The second monetization opportunity are sponsorships. Now, I know sponsorships, you knew I was going to bring this up. It's one of the more cliche monetization strategies out there, but it truly is the biggest way that TikTok creators are bringing in revenue. 90% of the millions of dollars that high-level creators are generating come from major brand deals and sponsorships. Established creators like Zach King on TikTok, the most followed male on the platform, can easily make upwards of $100,000 per sponsored post. I mean, the guy's promoting Marvel and Universal movies, for goodness sakes. Just from my experience too, when it comes to different compilation accounts that I run, sponsorships can often easily account for 75% of revenue brought in. Most of these are audio sponsorships, like we touched upon in point number 1. But if you're doing a couple of these per week, I mean, the dough can add up pretty quickly. Now, if you're actively looking to acquire a sponsor, you need to have a clearly defined audience. Are your viewers interested in personal finance? Do they like home cooking recipes or beauty and cosmetics? You can certainly land a brand deal or a sponsor with a personality-based account where it's based on yourself, or if it's a couple's profile, for example, but you really got to have a massive following in order for a brand to consider that. It's kind of a quantity versus a quality approach. You can have a small following and still land a significant brand deal, but generally those are accounts that are very, very specific with a single style of content. If it were me, I might start researching in my niche on Google or TikTok and find some brands that are just getting started out on the app, send them a message, slide into their DMs with something along the lines of, hey brand, I've got a personal finance or whatever niche is relevant to you account, link that account, that currently stands at 102,000 followers, and I'm interested in promoting your specific product. I'm an avid user of your products and I have a few content ideas I'd love to run by you. Thanks for considering. Something like that can easily get the ball rolling. After all, communication on social media, it's not rocket science, and we actually do give our TikTok Creator Pro members access to additional scripts and tips that they can use in reaching out to bigger brands or creators that have much larger audiences than they do that they might potentially want to collaborate with. And keep in mind too, I feel that this is worth mentioning, that TikTok is still a relatively new landscape to most brands out there. Now, it sounds a bit odd to say that in 2021, especially to those of you that have been longtime subscribers of this channel, and together with me, we've seen the evolution of TikTok over this past year. But having been part of different influencer campaigns myself, I can tell you that there's still in general a lot of hesitation out there with throwing money at creators on TikTok. So if you can't land the brand deal of your dreams, don't worry about it. There's going to be many, many more opportunities in the next months to come. And you don't just have to set your sights on the big brands. There are lots of little creative things that you can do to make it known to potential businesses that are watching or other creators themselves that you are open to sponsorship opportunities. And this is actually one of the tools that we're going to talk about later on toward the end of this video. But one of the little creative things that you can do is have little subtle ad spots in the visuals of your video. Maybe it's a little picture frame on your table or in the background, a little bit of a micro billboard, if you will, and it says advertise here. You'd be surprised how many people would be willing to pay for that exposure, especially if you're a somewhat well-known account. You could also do something like a 3-second sponsored section of your video at the very, very end, or a little ad break in the middle where you offer paid shoutouts. The next monetization method, say that 3 times, on our list is service/talent demonstrations. Now, this monetization idea primarily applies to those that actually showcase a skill on TikTok, something like coding, photography, a graphics design, or cooking. If you offer a service or you have a skill set that others can benefit from, start letting your viewers know how they can leverage what you have to offer. For example, if you're into photography, outputting videos that demonstrate the before and after of using your Lightroom presets could really, really hype up interest in those digital products. Other creators that I've connected with would do things like custom designing art over a live stream and actively be engaging with the customers who would likely be seeing their orders being made live. There have been some great examples of creators, and some of you that I've connected with, that have these high-level skills and have landed freelance jobs because you made videos showcasing what you are capable of. Think of TikTok as kind of your video resume. Sure, there's no money in you just uploading a video of you painting Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. But if you make your talent or your service known and maybe put a few words in the video caption or in the comments section that you're open to possibly a new project, you're gonna have people sliding into your DMs. In fact, a friend of mine is now a full-blown thumbnail artist for a YouTube channel with over 5 million subscribers because of the fact that he initially did graphics design content on TikTok. The company saw it, they discovered him, they loved his work, and they decided to hire him. There's many examples of creators that I've connected with too that are hired to do part-time TikTok content themselves because they did a video on that company's dating app, for example, or they did a video talking about this particular coffee brand's underrated flavor. And both of these are actual examples, by the way. Which gets me thinking as well, if all you did was just create a separate profile on TikTok and you uploaded videos of you in a very professional way talking about a company's website or a certain product of theirs, there's a very good chance that someone might actually reach out out to you and have you head up TikTok content for that company on TikTok if they're not already established on the platform or have no idea what they're doing. The fourth monetization idea for TikTok is to gate exclusive content. This is an idea that's been taking off heavily and been very profitable for the YouTube creator economy, and I've seen it really gain some momentum on TikTok in these last few months. Gating exclusive content is simply the idea of putting some bonus material behind a paywall. Maybe it's the behind the scenes of a viral TikTok prank video that you did, or the tutorial to a juggling video that you did on TikTok that your audience was really interested in learning the behind the scenes of how you did it. If you're a magician like Chris Ramsey and you do a lot of performance videos of your magic flourishes and your cardistry, of course you're gonna have those diehard fans that are willing to learn, and that's an opportunity for you to create a custom tutorial video for TikTok and maybe charge a few dollars to access that. As far as where you can host this exclusive content, I might recommend looking into Patreon or buymeacoffee.com. Both are incredible platforms to use. As far as driving traffic to your gated content goes, a lot of creators will simply flash text bubbles on screen, or they'll leave a comment in their comment section and pin that to the top, which you can actually do in certain territories now, or they'll simply mention it in the last 3 seconds of their video. But a better idea, and this is actually something we've talked about in our advanced community, is to mention your exclusive content over a live stream, which is what your diehard fans are gonna be anyway. Drop the link to your Patreon or your buymeacoffee.com profile in the chat of the live stream, or you can link it in your bio temporarily as you're on live. You can also give a little bit of an incentive or reward for your followers checking it out by giving them exclusive access to an unlisted TikTok video that you have as kind of a bonus, and that's something only accessible to those that happen to be on the live stream. There's some pretty cool incentives you can probably come up with. All right, the fifth monetization idea we're gonna be talking about is to host a live workshop. Now, this is an idea that you're probably gonna wanna have somewhat of a decent sized audience for in order for it to be really worth your time. If you're someone who's an educator on TikTok, I'm sure there's often a little bit of frustration at times because there's only so much of your knowledge, there's only so many ideas that you can bring to the table and concentrate and condense down into a 60-second video. Of course, granted, you don't yet have access to the 2 to 3 minute long feature on TikTok. But a great idea that continued to bring value to your audience while also getting paid for your time is to host some sort of a live workshop, or maybe it's a show if you're in the entertainment space. Maybe you're a musician or a magician. In fact, a great example is Ben Hanlon with his online magic show, Shazoom. For these kinds of online workshops or live shows, there should be no sales pitch whatsoever, no upsell. The purpose is either to teach your audience or simply to entertain them. And sure, maybe you charge them a few dollars to attend. Now, a lot of coaches that I've worked with will often hype up or promote these videos with just a couple of videos that they put out onto their TikTok feed or TikTok grid announcing the event in the near future. Designer Tom on TikTok is a great example of someone who's built up hype for an online career education event of his own in the tech space with a single TikTok announcement video. I'll be honest, I really wish there was a magic formula that you could use to redirect audiences at scale to your live events overnight, but it really just does come down to how much your audience trusts you as a creator. And this is gonna fall back on things like how much you've engaged with them previously, how much of your story you've shared, have you made use of the reply to comments feature, the Q&A feature, and engaged with your audience over a live stream. All right, the sixth avenue for monetization on TikTok is through affiliate partnerships. Now, I agree, this is one of those more cliche opportunities that you hear about on the platform and other videos on YouTube. But I bring this up because this is something I've done myself relatively successfully, and it's also something that I believe not too many creators are doing very effectively. Affiliate partnerships, or affiliate marketing as it's otherwise known as, is when you're paid a commission, you're paid money based on someone clicking your referral link and making a purchase. For example, in our TikTok Creator Pro content library, I actually talk about how I used to build up in 2019 and sell ASMR sand accounts that I would film with just my iPhone and a certain brand of molding sand that I would actually get off Amazon, and I've got dozens of these that I've never actually used. And what I would do is I would simply film the videos, and I had a partner I actually worked with these accounts on, and we'd link these in the bio, and of course the videos that would do well would drive a lot of traffic to these affiliate links, and we'd make a pretty handsome commission off of the sales, and we'd split that 50-50. Now, you can do this with absolutely anything. Obviously, it helps to actually have a vested interest in the product. For example, if you're into gaming, you could easily review a new gaming keyboard and actually leave the referral link to that product on Amazon in your bio. A few great examples of effective affiliate marketers on TikTok include include Rachel Medders with her series Things You Didn't Know You Needed Off Amazon, which highlighted really cool, quirky products that you hadn't heard of. And of course, she had the affiliate link to those products in her bio. I'm sure many of you are also well familiar with the What TikTok Made Me Buy trend, which opened the door for so many opportunities for creators to find interesting, odd products online, review these in videos, and then put the affiliate link in their bio. And this is honestly a trend that's really still quite relevant today, so maybe you can capitalize on it. Another great example of affiliate marketing really taking TikTok culture by storm was the multicolored string strip light craze back in early 2020. You'd have those sticky lights that you can put all over your room, and you can change the colors with a simple remote. This was really rampant on the platform because a lot of these stores that actually sold these lights were offering 50% commission on all sales, and dozens, if not hundreds of creators were jumping on this opportunity. The key to effective affiliate marketing on TikTok is to give yourself as much creative flexibility as you can and work your product into your videos organically with your unique style. No one wants to be pitched in a TikTok video. A brilliant example of this actually is the brand The Coldest Water on TikTok. They had a roster of affiliate creators that they worked with, and all these creators did was place the product in weird locations throughout the video. Audience members would ask about it, and the creators would reply to their comments and simply redirect them to the affiliate link in their bio. Secondly, make sure that your affiliate offer actually aligns with your niche. If I suddenly stated that this video was, I don't know, sponsored by Goodyear tires, for example, you'd feel this sudden disconnect because there's little relevance to what you're learning in this video about TikTok monetization strategies and how tires may actually help you. Finally, I also want to add as kind of a final thought to affiliate marketing that TikTok, as many of you know, is currently beta testing the ability to add a custom URL to TikTok videos. This is very similar to the ability that we have currently to add a Wikipedia page or a TripAdvisor page to TikTok videos. So needless to say, now's the perfect time for you to begin mastering capturing attention on TikTok with products or with your own merch, for example, because that ability to redirect traffic outside of TikTok to a shop or a landing page or an affiliate offer is only going to get better, and it's only going to get easier. All right, the seventh monetization method on TikTok is actually not a singular idea. These are external monetization tools, and this is actually going to be a very short section of this video, but I wanted to share a few other avenues on TikTok that creators are pursuing and making some decent money from. First, we have PairPop. Now, PairPop.com is an app that's founded by Cole Mason, who's been in the influencer space for a while. And Cole, if you're watching this video, let me know. We've got to get you on this channel for an interview. But PairPop, what it allows you to do is share screen time with other creators, either by paying for it yourself or by charging others for it. If you have a decent sized account, you can actually get paid to comment on videos, duet their videos, stitch their videos, or make use of someone else's sound. I'll leave this app link down below if you're interested. PairPop is not sponsoring this video whatsoever, but I thought it was a really cool platform that gives you the ability to make money doing things that you'd normally do on the app anyway. Secondly, we have TikTok's own creator marketplace. Now, this is something you get access to once you achieve the threshold of 100,000 followers on TikTok. A lot of people take it for granted, but I know many creators who have achieved and landed some major career-changing brand deals, like with Tide, the laundry detergent company, for example, ended up getting verified through that process. One creator did. And there's some really good opportunities on here. At the very least, you get additional insights into your analytics. You get the engagement ratio and a few other things that don't come natively with the creator of business accounts on TikTok. Finally, number 3, we have the app Cameo. Now, Cameo is not associated or partnered with TikTok in any way, but they do give you the ability to send your followers a custom video message or a chat reply in exchange for a price that you get to set as the creator. Now, obviously with something like this, the more notoriety you have on social media, the more you'll be able to charge, but there are some creators with some decent sized audiences making thousands of dollars per month through Cameo by simply sending inspirational video messages or birthday shout outs to their diehard fans. A lot of creators will choose to announce their official Cameo listing in a single TikTok video, but I think the best approach is probably to simply do it on occasions or on holidays only. For example, you're available to give inspirational Christmas cheer messages for a limited time only. It creates a lot of exclusivity, and people are going to be willing to seek you out if you're only doing it for a limited time. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I really enjoy putting these videos together. So if you enjoyed my research, leave a like down below and maybe consider hitting that subscribe button as well while you're at it. I would also extend to you the invitation to join our TikTok Creator Pro community if you're not a part of that already. And of course, if you're interested in connecting with me one-on-one, having a conversation about your TikTok profile, road mapping out a plan of action to scale that further, there's the option to schedule a call down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, we'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Cheers.